Welcome back to our YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday, the current head of state held a meeting with the Meru MPs, and on his tweet he said the discussion which they had in State House, but there was someone missing again. That is none other than Rigathi Gachagua. He was missing and totally missing on this meeting. The photos which you are seeing trending on social media, for those who have watched Ruto's meeting with Meru MPs, you will realize that Rigathi Gachagua was nowhere to be seen. I wonder what is really taking place here, but let me just read whatever Ruto tweeted yesterday from President tweet. I am pleased to note that members of parliament are aligning their development agenda with the bottom-up economy transformation agenda. This strategic alignment is essential for sharing inclusive growth. I like that. Inclusive growth. But inclusive growth with that saying, have they done it? Hey, wanasema inclusive growth. Have they done it? Furthermore, he carried on by saying, at State House, Nairobi, met with the MPs from Meru County to discuss the development programs in the country that include the last mile connectivity for both electricity and fiber construction of markets, roads, among others. So there are some places which they prefer to have fibers and electricity, while the other places they prefer to have good roads and electricity. There are other places also they prefer not to have even good roads, not to have even electricity. I don't know if the problem is the president or the leaders. Today I want to deconstruct the leaders first, then comes to the president, then comes to why Rigathi Gachagua was missing in this event. Before I carry on, ladies and gentlemen, may I take this golden chance to thank you so much for your contribution to this channel through your subscription. And if this might be your first time watching me as on Kenya TV YouTube channel, kindly take a 1 second and click that notification bell and subscribe to our channel. Like this video, watch, share, and give us your opinion. Back to our discussion today. When it's come to leaders, Ruto have mentioned MPs from Meru. How many people have visited Meru? And do you believe that 95% in Meru County is well completed with the road or even the electricity? The answer is no. Take your time and visit. Not only even Meru. If you visit places like Isiolo, places like Nyanza, there are some places with no electricity. So this is very clear that leaders that we have back to our constituency levels are glutton, they are greedy, they are meaningless to the people in the society they are coming from today, to the people in the constituency they are coming from today. A good example, even my constituency, the leader that we have there, is very dwarf in development. So president is coming out with a strategic movement to bring development. I like that. Inclusive development on roads, electricity, fiber, and the rest. But the leaders, let's say there is money allocation for that project. They squander the money and enjoy with their families, friends and relatives. Rather than they don't prefer that ule Mkenya mwenye ako pale, serikali imetenga pesa barabara iundwe, ili huyu Mkenya anaweza anza biashara, ndio ikue good transport and communication network. But they are squandering the money. So our leaders are always wrong on this movement. And I'm very much courageous saying that. They are poor, and I'm repeating, they are poor in development. They never come out and even help Kenyans. Most of the MPs we are having today, very pathetic MPs. They are very dwarf in development. They cannot even stand firm for the people in the constituency. Only a few of them out of 100. Now, why is Rigathi Gachagua missing here? Rigathi Gachagua is missing here because of their political differences with President Ruto. Rigathi Gachagua is seeing Ruto capturing Mount Kenya leaders, and he must exist, vacate. He only appeared yesterday in State House. I don't know which function were they having. Let me do the research and find it out. But he is no longer having interest to support President Ruto's agenda, because he have realized that Ruto is not doing whatever he have said. So Rigathi is still having interest on the one man, one vote, one shilling. And that is why I begin by saying that some places which even this issue of electricity and fiber, markets or roads are not going to be discussed on. And I give a good example like Isiolo, Kisumu, or even Mombasa, Atu Kambani. Why? It's because Rigathi is seeing as president is somehow concentrating on the other one side and leaving the other side. That is why it's after resources distribution equally among the people in the society. But now, as I said, my last deconstruction. What about the president? Let's come to the president. Our country is blessed with energetic president. Nchi zingine president anabebwa tu ndiye anapelekwa kwa gari. Wengine president anakohoa ndiye apewe ruhusa kuongea. What about our country Kenya? Ule anakimbia hadi kwa stairs ya ndege. Tap, 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 tap. Very energetic. Even Uhuru was energetic. Flexible. Can even drive. Can even swim. But when it's come to the resources checkup, he doesn't have time for that. Na kama we ni rais, for every person across the country, why don't you be serious? For instance, you allocate 20 billion to the people of Central or to the people of Nyanza. Why don't you follow this man? Not by pampering these leaders. Check from the MPs what they have done with this amount of money. Check from the MCS what they have done with this amount of money. Even the governors what they have done with this amount of money. And I said the last analysis that we also have fake governors. Their work is to just carry slay queens on their vehicles and go to Mombasa beach walking with short left, right and center, bragging wamefika maisha, wanaacha watu wa county wanaumia. Those are the things you ought to check. Bring your leaders together. Copy the characteristic of the later John Pombe Magufuli on how he used to do things. That man was not joking. He was working from each and every constituency. Wewe mbunge wa sijui wapi, umefanya nini na hii pesa? Anaita hadi machief, demanding to see, even if it is the road which was allocated for the government bill, let that road be constructed. What about schools? What about electricity? There are some places across the country not yet even discussed on the electricity. Those are things you must check. It's not all about calling Meru MPs or was held in State House. Well, that is fine. You held a meeting in State House. Have you taken even 1 month to check what they have done on that your discussion? These are the factors affecting our country, and if they will never be sorted out, then we will make this country to be on a wrong direction. We will become leaders with zero development, leaders with dwarf development, leaders with small brain thinking capacity, which cannot expand or cannot be portrayed by the future generation coming behind us. That is whatever I can conclude. And when you look all these things, that is why Rigathi Gachagua is keeping this meeting. Because he is no longer interested on lies. As he calls himself truthful man. Ladies and gentlemen, what can you say on this bottom-up agenda, which I've never even fulfilled in this country? I conclude by saying, let us wake from our slumber. Let our leaders also wake from our slumber. Build the country together with vision before 2030.